Today I read you out Robert Browning's famous thematic monologue, My Last Duchess. Ferrara. That's my last duchess painted on the wall, looking as if she were alive. I call that feat a wonder now. Prof. Indolph's hand worked busily a day, and there she stands. Will please you sit and look at her? I said, rough and all by design, for never read strangers like you that painted countenance, the depth and passion of its earnest glance. But to myself they turned, since none passed by, the curtain I had drawn for you and but I, and seemed as though it asked me, if thou dost, how such a glance came there. So not the first are you to turn and ask thus, Sir, it wasn't her husband's presence only called that spot of joy into the Duchess's cheek. Perhaps rough and all chanced to say, her mantle laps over my lady's wrist too much, or paint must never hope to reproduce the faint half flesh that dies along her throat. Such stuff was courtesy, she thought, and cause enough for calling up that spot of joy. She had a heart, how shall I say, too soon made glad, too easily impressed. She liked whatever she looked on, and her looks went everywhere. Sir, it was all one. My favor at her breast, the dropping of the delight in the west, the bough of cherries, some officious fool broke in the orchard for her, the white mule she rode with round the terrace, all and each would draw from her alike the approving speech or blush, at least. She thanked men, good, but thanked somehow, I know not how, as if she ranked my gift of a 900 years old name with anybody's gift. Who would stoop to blame this sort of trifling? Even had you skill in speech, which I haven't, to make your will quite clear to such an one, and say, just this or that. In you disgust me, here you miss, or there exceed the mark. And if she let herself be lessened, so nor plainly set her wits to yours, forsooth and made excuse, even then would be some stooping. And I choose never to stoop. Oh, sir, she smiled. No doubt, whenever I passed by her. But who passed without much the same smile? This grew. I gave commands. Then all smiles stopped together. There she stands, as if alive. Will it please you rise? We'll meet the company below. Then I repeat, the Count your vastness known, munificence is ample warrant that no just pretence of mine for dowry will be disallowed, though his fair daughter's self, as I avowed at starting, is my object. Nay, we will go now together down, sir. Notice Neptune, though taming a sea horse, thought a rarity, which claws of Innsbruck cast in bronze for me.